Hey guys, welcome back to
Evalou.
Today we're going to talk about another round of reaction reviews of today of WWE
No Mercy.
No Mercy, and it's another great Smackdown pay-per-view,
Yes.
another best one as well. With little complaints that we're going to talk about as always. So he saw the kickoff show. I was late because of usually Comic-Con and stuff and uploading pictures and trying to get here as fast as I can, knowing the trains are always crazy. So we're gonna talk about the first kickoff show that he's seen.
Yes.
That happened.
So the kickoff show was an 8-man tag team match. It was the American Alphas and the Hype Bros against Vaudevillains and Ascension. And it was a great match. It was another great way to showcase the tag teams, the Smackdown tag team division. And it was great action back and forth, like high impact. And at the end, it was the faces. It was American Alpha and Hype Bros that won the match.
I don't know why they should have put that in the main show, but we're gonna tell you the reason why this match is kind of weird. It's good on pay-per-view show, but there was some minor stuff that we need to talk about later on. So we're gonna talk about the next thing or next match that happened after that.
For the 8-man tag team match, it was Kurt Hawkins. Kurt Hawkins, who came out and he was like talking about how he's back and how he's gonna make an impact, and he has a weird intro. He has someone ring announcing for him, and sort of like how Eva has a ring announcer. So he has that, and then he talks about how he's gonna make an impact and that he's gonna have his first match on Smackdown this coming Tuesday.
I don't understand why they make him come in on No Mercy in the kickoff show to announce that he's gonna fight on Tuesday. No reason. So we're gonna talk about the first match that happened in No Mercy. Mine before that. The first title, it is kind of the weirdest thing that it is the first match. It is a triple threat for the WWE World title. And it's with AJ Styles, John Cena, and The Ambrose. And it's one of the craziest matches ever. But again, I don't understand why this is the first match. The reason why it's the first match because
that they said,
because there was a debate goes on with the two presidential candidates and whatever. They think that people's gonna watch that, but back to the match. The match was crazy. It was crazy, nerve-wracking, crazy, nerve-wracking. Like this is like one of the nerve-wracking matches. John, did his stuff. He did every move that he tried to do. Double German suplex. Like everybody was doing the finisher at the same time. Like both Dean and Cena tried to do finisher. The submission on AJ Styles, and he tapped out, but the ring keeper thought the referee did this, but he didn't.
No, he didn't tell him to ring the bell, but he rang the bell anyway.
He didn't tell him to ring the bell because there's no draw in the triple threat match, so they gotta put it. They gotta
continue the match.
Exactly. So in the end, AJ retained the title. It was good. It was a good match. Let's just see what happened after Tuesday or this Tuesday, and let's see who is gonna be the next contender. I'm not sure if they can continue with John or DM. Maybe they are. So, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. But we're gonna talk about the next match that happened after that.
So the next match was a women's division match, and it was Nikki versus Carmella. Now this match, first the storyline has been building for a long, 2 months already since Carmella turned heel, and so this match was finally they were facing each other one-on-one, and it was pretty good. Both women did their thing. Carmella really showed how far she's come as a wrestler, and Nikki obviously, showing that she's always been a good wrestler, well, more now than when she first started. And it was a good match. I don't think this rivalry is over, but it was a good match. It was a good first match together.
It was a good first match. It was a good storytelling match because ever since Nikki came back on SmackDown, when like he said on Tuesday, like having Carmella turn heel and then having her attack Nikki constantly every week, it's just crazy. It's just crazy, and then the whole match was really good. They both did their thing, and Nikki did her upgrade of McIntyre 2.0, and by winning the match, and it was a good match. It was a good women's match, and then to see what goes more with these two women, if they continue on or if Nikki's gonna be in the title picture. But
I think for now they're gonna continue on because the title picture has their own females right now.
Exactly.
This rivalry is probably gonna go on for another pay-per-view or so.
Exactly. So we're gonna talk about the next match that happened. The next match was the Smackdown Tag Team title match with Heath Slater and Rhino versus the Usos, and another good match as well. Heath Slater did a lot of moves, compared to what he used to been in the past.
Like a jobber.
Even the time when he's like in a group, he doesn't even doing nothing. But this time he did a lot of stuff that that we all been waiting for, like he does more moves and be a star, give a chance to shine, which he did. And then the Usos did their thing as well as the heels, trying to be the top heel and the tag team division, which they are. The match was good, back and forth,
nerve-wracking. It looked like the Usos were about to win.
Yeah, the Usos were almost about to win, and then at the end, Rhino and Slater won and retained the titles. And
it always seems like Rhino always wins the matches.
Every
time they're defending the titles, Rhino always wins the match.
He always wins the matches. Like Rhino always wins by ending with the gore.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
he did his thing.
He did his thing. It's not like he did nothing compared to most of the matches that he did.
Exactly. No, he did his thing. That's something to be proud of.
So it was a good match. So we're gonna talk about the next match that happened.
The next match was a one-on-one match between Baron Corbin and Jack Swagger. Now this match it had like maybe a week or two of build-up, so it was really a match that was just like thrown in there basically, sort of, and it was okay. I feel like they could have done more. I feel like they didn't really have enough time to build it, but I feel like if they continue with this rivalry, like the next SmackDown pay-per-view, it would be probably a better match that people can actually care about, because I feel like no one really cared about this match because it didn't really mean anything.
Like we said this many times, they need to build up with Baron's character. Come on, WWE, build him up more. Like let him be that top heel, like he's like a bully. Make him like a bully, like that he takes, that he beats up every guy, and he sees, like he doesn't care, okay, we saw that what he did with Kalisto, and then we haven't seen him since, and then Apollo Crews, we don't know as well. So, but yeah, this match was one of the weaker matches that. It should have been on the match.
This was the match that we felt like should have been the pre-show.
Yeah,
and then
it should have
the
been the pre-show.
The main show.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna talk about the next match that happened. This match is supposed to be the main event.
Yes.
And this match was one of the best matches of the night.
Yes.
The Intercontinental title with Dolph and Miz and
Dolph's career on the line.
Yes. Which Dolph made that. He said he was going to be on the line.
Yeah.
Which, this is the thing that we will complain about.
Yeah.
The booking. The booking is way off.
Right.
Like,
for this pay-per-view only.
For this pay-per-view.
A little bit off.
It was a little bit off. Like we were confused with the main title being the first match. And then it's not Intercontinental title, which is the main title. This title is the Red Road storyline.
Yeah.
That's been on since mostly like 2 months.
Yeah.
And this match should have been the last match.
Yeah, because everybody was chanting, this is awesome, this is awesome.
Exactly. So this match was crazy. Yeah. Everybody interfered.
Yeah.
Maurice interfered, and then
first Miz tried cheating twice. He tried putting his foot on the ropes. Then he tried pulling Dolph's tights. Then Maurice tried to do the hairspray again. And then Then who did she call out?
The Spirit Squad,
Kenny and
Mikey, they came out, and it's just this match was crazy and nerve-wracking, crazy. Like we were just so scared. Excuse me. With Dolph losing because if he lose, that's it. He's gone.
He's gone.
So at the end of the match, Dolph finally won his Intercontinental title. So he's not a loser. He's a 5-time IC champion, and all I can say is Dolph, welcome back at the title position.
Yes. Now let's hope that he keeps this title for a long time.
Exactly.
Every time he wins a title, he loses like a month later.
Exactly. So let's just hope that he still retains it for the next people after that, or maybe doing SmackDown Live. Yes. We don't know. So we're gonna talk about the next match that happened after that.
So the next match was supposed to be for the SmackDown Women's Championship. It was supposed to be Becky Lynch defending against Alexa Bliss, but unfortunately Becky Lynch suffered an injury and she wasn't able to compete tonight. So Alexa came out. Well, in the pre-show, Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon told her that she wasn't gonna have the night off, that she was still gonna compete, even though Becky Lynch wasn't able to compete. So she comes out and she talks about how Becky Lynch is a coward and how she just acts like she's injured because she was afraid that she was gonna lose the title to Alexa, and that there's no one else on the roster or in the arena that's better than her. And then all of a sudden, Naomi comes out. So Naomi took Becky's place, so now it was Becky and it was Naomi versus Alexa 1-on-1. And
this match was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
It was pretty good, and it was not long, but it was pretty good at the match itself. And you know, Naomi did her stuff, her moves, and then Alexa did her move. I mean, they didn't do much because they were just putting it right quickly because Becky
was a last minute.
Because Becky is injured. It was so funny because when I saw the news that she was injured, they said that she had a career-ending injury.
Yeah, they made it so dramatic. It's not even dramatic. She's only gonna be out for a month.
I was like, oh my god, not Becky too.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, she's gonna be out for a month. But
so she will. So when so Becky will defend her title against. As of right now, she will defend her title against Alexa Bliss on November 8th in Scotland.
Yeah, in SmackDown. So at the end of the match, Alexa looked like she was about to win.
Yeah, she was doing like an armbar type thing, and then Naomi countered into a roll up and won. The ending was a little off. Like they were a little bit like it felt like they were a little bit like, I don't know if they're rushing or they just felt like they were off a little bit. But I think it's just because they weren't prepared to face each other. So, they were just thrown out there basically at the last minute.
Exactly.
And so they felt like they didn't have enough time to prepare.
Exactly.
But it was still good.
It was still good. So we don't know if Naomi's gonna be in
we'll see. Now that she won, she beat the #1 contender, so we'll see.
Exactly. So we don't know. We just gotta see what happens after the women's title match. And so we're gonna talk about the next and the last match.
Main event
that happened. The last match was the match that was supposed to happen at Backlash, but now they finally face each other. It was Bray versus Randy Orton for the single match, and this match was pretty crazy, weird and crazy. But as usual, they all try to kill each other. Which is crazy. And Randy, did stuff on Bray, like he wanted to kill him. Same thing with Bray, he wanted to kill him by using the steel stairs.
It didn't work with Bray.
Exactly.
Like he hit himself in the back of the stairs.
Exactly. So there was moments that Randy was going to win until when he thought the rumor that Sister Abigail was going to come in.
Because that's what everybody said. They said that Sister Abigail was going to be Eva Marie.
I don't see her.
Because she dyed her hair black, and obviously, like, black represent, like, that's more fits of a Wyatt family type thing.
I don't see it.
Well, we gotta see SmackDown. We'll see what happens on SmackDown. But
I don't see it.
But I knew the lights were gonna turn off, so that happened. And then when the lights came back on, who returned from injury?
Luke Harper.
Yes.
Yeah, he came. Well, he never met SmackDown, so he's on SmackDown. So the whole Wyatt family is back.
matches? I don't even know. I don't know. Well, we don't know. Well, Eric Rowan. Remember Bray turned on Eric Rowan.
No, he helped Randy. I mean, he helped him to attack Randy.
Didn't he leave him? I thought he abandoned him. Remember?
No, he helped him to attack Randy.
When?
It was a few weeks ago.
Eric Rowan.
Yes.
Not. No.
Yes. Yes.
I don't remember that.
Yes, I remember.
I thought Bray like literally like abandoned Eric Rowan and left him. Like he left him in the ring.
No, he helped him. That's what I said. I said that how I thought he abandoned him.
No, that's Luke Harper.
No, it was Eric Rowan. I remember.
This is Luke Harper.
This is Luke Harper. I'm just saying Eric Rowan did help Bray to attack Randy. I remember that. I remember they had a match on Smackdown and then.
No, I'm saying after, he did. But then after that, he abandoned him. It was that same night. Remember? It was after. That's how the Smackdown ended. That time, he walked away from Eric Rowan. Because Randy came back and attacked. He did the RKO on Eric Rowan, and then Bray Wyatt just walked away. So. They're not really together.
But yeah, so
maybe Luke and Ray are, but not Eric's. I don't think he's a part of it. We don't know yet.
But yeah, Bray won by Luke Harper interfered, and so yeah, that was the main event for you guys.
Yeah.
So, few complaints about this pay-per-view is the booking. That's the main one is the booking.
Yeah.
And then few matches were just feel out of place, you know. I mean, I guess for one match is the reason why we get it.
Because of injury.
Because of injury, but other than that, it just, you know, the book is very off.
Give it a B+.
I'm gonna give it the same thing. I'm gonna give it a B+, you know. The first match was obviously good. The Intercontinental was the highlight match of the year.
Yeah.
The match of the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And the Teddy title was pretty entertaining.
It was entertaining.
It was really entertaining. Nerve-wracking, entertaining. And then Nikki and Carmella was really a pretty good storytelling match.
Yeah.
And then the last match was pretty good, but you know,
it should have not been the main event.
Exactly. Yeah. It should have not been the main event. You know, so
Backlash was better.
Backlash was better, but this match was still one.
This was a good pay-per-view.
It was a good pay-per-view. As I say, a little better than what's that last? No, what's that last for Raw?
Clash of Champions.
Clash of Champions. Little better. That's what I think. It's a little better, but not that much. Little better. So guys, let us know what you guys think about this pay-per-view, and if you guys just want to choose who's Sister Abigail besides Eva Marie, who you guys should be Sister Abigail?
Tamina. These are our choices. Tamina. It won't be Paige because she's on Raw.
Yeah.
Tamina we don't know because she's injured, so we don't know when she comes back what show she'll be on.
Exactly. So it's either Tamina or
I'd make it Tamina only because like we're tired of seeing her as a bodyguard character. This would be interesting for her to do.
That's true. Unless they could maybe put it back for the Usos.
I hope not.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But overall, guys, that's it. Give us a like.
What's the next pay-per-view?
Next pay-per-view is Hell in a Cell, which we're gonna be back. Which is gonna be a day before Halloween.
Yeah.
So I probably might be dressing up. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe I'll put my mask on.
That how you gonna do a review with the mask?
Yes, I do a review with my mask. With my Carnage mask. For real, I will do it. It's Halloween, day before Halloween. I'll definitely do it. I'll bring my mask. I'll definitely do it. So guys, see ya. Bye.